Hey there planners, welcome back to the channel. It's Sarah here, Creating with Sarah. So today's video is going to be a super fun one. Today I have my sponsored table from Go Wild, and I thought it would be fun to swatch everything that I received. So if you guys want to check out this fun video with playing with all the new zebra pen collection, then keep on watching. So hey there, welcome. I'm Sarah, all things creating, planning, yet keeping things fun and functional. In today's video, I'm swatching all the gifts that I received at a planner conference. So this wasn't sent to me. It's not sponsored by Zebra for YouTube or anything like that. It's something I received as a gift at a planner conference that I paid a ticket for and everything. So I do have a video on that. So if you're stumbling upon this video because you wanted to see swatches of Mildliners and different zebra pens and collection, that's why. So I'm just kind of putting that information out there. But welcome, so glad you're here. I have a love for all stationery things, so you may end up loving my channel. So I would love it if you would subscribe. So yeah, I have this tray here full of all the pens that I received and this awesome desk collection. So it's 25 highlighters and 25 brush pens. So I'm not gonna have like a super detailed about these pens. I kind of just want to open them and swatch them. So this is not gonna be like a huge detailed video of these pens. And I do have a couple of things here to swatch them on. So let's just have fun playing with these pens. I really don't own any of these pens except for the Mildliners. I have a little collection here of my fun colorful pens. I have the Sharpie S Notes. I have the twin tone Tombos. These are Erin Condren dual tips. These are awesome. They're a medium and fine tip. And then my Mildliners here, which I actually have like double sets because I bought some for my girls. So I have tons of just the double-ended Mildliners. But this collection, I was able to receive the brush tips. And I also have these cool twisty Crayolas from Erin Condren. So these Sahara pens are, I apologize, it's Sarasa pens. Really new to me. So I have this Assorted gel ink, and these are in a 0.5. I have this retractable one in a 0.5. So that's nice because these are all colorful and I don't have a white one. So I have two blues, a red, an orange, a pink. Wait, do they have the colors on the back? Again, I'm really new to this. So this video is definitely made by a newbie. But of course, I love pens. I'm like a hoarder when it comes to colorful pens. So I don't see anything on here about the colors. But a red, an orange, a pink, a yellow, green, and then two blues. Unless it's a different color blue. We'll have to swatch. So this is a cool one. This is a 9 count Deco Shine metallic gel ink, 0.5. The retractable marker pens. This is the Dark Collection palette. It says that it never dries out. It has a bullet tip, smudge proof, and this is in a 0.6. And then I have the metallic brush pens in a 7 count. And I have a black notebook here to kind of swatch those out. Then I have, again, these are the new brush pen markers. So I have two sets. I did have the neutral set, the new neutral set, but I gave that to a friend because, again, I use more color. And then I have these awesome sparkly glitter inks. I'm excited about those. And I do have a fountain pen. I don't think I'm going to open this one. I think I'm going to gift this to my husband. I'm not really a fountain pen type of person. I don't really write in those. Okay, so I'm just gonna move this aside and open this up. Okay, And then I'm worried about if I want to store these now or just keep them in their package until I can find something to store them in. I may end up doing that. So they all have this, well, I'm assuming all of them have the little wax protector tip on the pen. And it is, you know, click, and then it has the side clip here, and it's very lightweight. So I do have this little mini micro swatch book. This is a Happy Planner mini micro. I don't think they sell these anymore, but it just has some basic line paper in here that I've swatched other stationery pens, you know, like my S Notes, stuff from Typo. It's a stationery store here in California. EC markers, pens, washi. So, because I wasn't quite sure how I wanted to swatch all this. Take the cap, protected cap. I'm just gonna make a little swirly. Ooh, yeah, that's really pretty. It's very bright, it's super smooth. Nice. I'm just gonna write, hello. Oh, cool. So this will be fun. Happy that I got these because I kind of want to make it a gold in my, so I'm a planner, huge planner. So if you guys are new to my channel, again, I know a lot of people watch these types of videos. If you guys are new, I am a planner and I typically just use black ink, which I feel like everyone does. Let me know if you use mostly black ink or do you use blue. So this is a pretty like royal blue, and I kind of want to make it a goal to use more colored pens. Obviously I have a lot of colored pens, but like as writing every day. And I think it would be fun to use as a color coding method. I've always wanted to like implement that more in my planning. Okay, so this one's a little bit skippy and scratchy as I'm writing on this paper. Again, this is Happy Planner paper. I really didn't get assortment of planners to test this again. I'm just opening them up and playing with them for the first time. So yeah, this one's a lighter blue, maybe like a periwinkle color. You can totally tell now. I can tell now in the light that this one's more of a royal blue and this one's definitely like a lighter, not like a light blue, but like a periwinkle blue. It's very pretty. It's a little scratchy and it kind of skips, but it's very pretty. Okay, here's the green one. It's more like a lime green, I guess. This one's kind of the same as the last blue one. It's not as smooth as the first two, but I love the color. This one's kind of like, we'll see how it swatches, but it looks more of like a mustard yellow. Okay, this one's smooth. I really like that. Yeah, I really want to use more colored pens. If you use a lot of colored pens, what do you use them for mostly? Do you use them for fun? Do you plan with them and do like a color code system, or you just have fun with using a different colored pen in your planner? Okay, this is like pink. Really pretty. This would be a fun thing. So I'm a stay-at-home mom. I work content part-time, and then of course I do the mom thing. That keeps me busy, and this would be fun to add to my planning for the summertime, because the summer changes so much with our schedule and routines. Okay, I know I'm writing crooked. Does anyone else do that? Because I turn my page like this. Yeah, so far the smoothest has only been the purple and the dark blue. Interesting. They're really pretty. I would say the only one that skipped the most was this lighter blue color. Okay, so this is red. Okay, this one's kind of smooth. Yeah. All right, so those are all of the smooth, it says non-smearing. Oh, okay, we didn't test that, but yeah. Gel ink and a 0.5 zebra pens. Oh, I really like these. So these were a win. I really like these. Okay, next is the Click Art Retractable Marker Pen. This is a 12 count and it's in the dark color palette, so I don't know if this comes in a bright. Set. I'm just going to open these right here. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Okay, again, first impressions. This has like a little insert cap. It's a rubber little stopper that goes on the end of this marker. Of course, it's a clickable. So it's like a felt tip. Well, it says that. Well, it says bullet tip, smudge proof. But it kind of gives me like a felt tip brush vibe. Yeah, okay, so this is definitely a marker. And there's a little bit of shadowing on this paper. It says never dries out. Let me see if this is something that you could use for coloring. I actually have something that we can test out. Okay, so I have this fun little booklet that I got at the planner conference. It's called Go Wild. So this has coloring pages in the back. So we can totally test this out. This is a cute little page. Very bright white paper. I don't know the weight of it or anything like that. Just kind of, I'm assuming this is supposed to be like coffee. So I would say with these pens, these are great like detailed pens. I would not use these for like a full color surface coloring, if that makes any sense. I think that this would take too much because this is a very bullet tip pen and I just think it would be too much. So this would be more of like line coloring. So line coloring is where you color in one motion until you fill up the image. If you guys ever seen it, they kind of give examples here. Yeah, that's exactly what these are. So these are for line coloring, or like if you do a lot of hand lettering and you do a lot of coloring with your hand lettering work, you can just fill it in. It's kind of like a detailed colored pen. It's not like a full surface marker like your, school markers where it has a bigger tip to color with, because you'll eventually would ruin these markers. So you definitely just want it as like a detailed line stroke coloring. So hopefully that makes sense. You can still, it still kind of goes through actually. I don't know if you guys can see that. I can see it. So it's a little heavy of an ink, but it's a cool concept. I like that it's clicky. It comes with these little rubber stoppers. I can get it to go back in. Okay, so it's kind of like a twisty, even though I can't really, I seem to get it in. There we go. All right. That's cool. Does it like stand up? Is it supposed to do that? Okay. All right, so that's the brown one. This one, actually, I don't know if these have the colors on it. Does it have colors? No, it doesn't give you the colors. Maybe on the Zebra website. But this one's like a fuchsia. This is a 0.6. It's a little bit larger than the pens because it is like a marker type of pen. This is more of a brick red color, maybe. Again, this is a darker palette, so these are perfect for the fall. Have like a burnt orange color. We have like a, I guess like a latte color. And this is something you can mix in with your coloring, so you can get some highlights in your line coloring. You can mix the colors. I don't know about these stopper things. I would probably lose them, but I mean, they're nice to have, but remembering to put those on all the time, or might lose them by popping it off or something. Okay. Ooh, this green is very pretty. This is like a, it's a pretty green. A pine green, maybe? Okay, this one's like a peacock color. Yeah, I see the fiddling with that. So there's the green, and then that's kind of like a peacock color. Well, it has a lot more blue tones to it. Let's see if I can swatch. Ooh, this one's a little bit lighter. There are some like bright colors in here, since they're kind of calling this a dark palette. There are some lighter colors in here, especially that fuchsia, the orange, this color I just swatched. This one looks like a bright color. So it's more like jewel tones and fall colors. These caps. Oh my goodness. Gotta have patience for those things. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch these all real quick, and I'll give you guys a close-up. I make space. Don't judge my lines, my doodles. I do not draw at all. I don't even hand letter. I mean, basic stuff. I don't get all fancy. it's not my thing. Not that I don't like it or anything. Okay, super pretty. So they're just like basic markers, but they're really cool and functional. So there's a lot of more blue tones in here. So you have like a navy, a light blue, an aqua. These two kind of look the same. I don't remember which ones they were, but it's too bad they don't have the like a number or a color to them to reference. But those are the clickable arts, and I will have to title these later. Okay, super cute. Oh, see, these are not gonna stay. It's a neat idea, but I guess it's really there so they don't dry out. But they're not gonna, I don't know if they're gonna stay unless you have to like push it to feel it click in. So yeah, I guess you would need those so they don't dry out. Okay, so I'm just gonna put those back in my little tray here. Okay, let's go with these Deco Shine. These look really cool. So on the packaging of the pens, on the clips, they have like these little doodle stars, and they're like holographic. So you get 9 count. I wonder if these come in any other colors. These are the metallic. And I'm gonna go ahead and take off the wax at the end of these real quick. Okay, on the back side, I noticed it says it comes in 37 other colors. Rapid dry, smudge proof, fine point, of course they're in 0.5. Okay, let's swatch these. We're gonna do it on black paper too. Okay, a little scratchy, but maybe because this is a metallic fluid ink. Usually like color gel specialty, like if they have glitter and all that in them, they will sometimes be a little scratchy. Ooh, they're very pretty though, very shimmery. It was a little hard to get all that wax off though on some of these. Okay, here are all the colors swatched on white paper. So they are very shimmery, very pretty. I would say though, they do skip and you definitely have to like warm them up on scratch paper before you decide to use them like in your planner or on a special project or something. Definitely kind of warm them up on a separate piece of paper because they did kind of scratch and skip a little bit. Okay, let's kind of swatch them in black journal here. This, if you guys are wondering, I got this at Walmart a long time ago. Like, I don't even know if they still carry this. I think it was in 2020. So I don't even know what to put here. We'll just draw more hearts, even though my hearts are not the best. Again, I'm not a real doodler. So far, they don't show as metallic as they do on the white paper. One right here. I mean, it really doesn't matter because just kind of playing with it. I have a lot of red orange tones, so these kind of run, well, not this one. Maybe they all kind of run closer together to color on the black sheet. I think they're, I'm just gonna say, I think they're a little okay on black paper. I think they shine better on white paper. I don't know. You guys let me know. What do you think? I mean, they definitely glow on black paper, but I feel like you get more of the metallic shine on white paper. So, and they're just not as smooth as I thought they would be. Not as smooth as the first set of Sahara Assorted color pens that we swatched. So those are the Deco Shines. I was really looking forward to those to be a little bit more glittery and shiny, but happy that I have them and you know I can take some time to use them more. Okay, since we're using the black, let's go ahead and try these out. The metallic brush pen 7 count. Okay, let's start with the white. So these are, again, a brush pen and they're only one-sided. They have this really large cap with a side clip. Super sleek of a barrel, very pointy of a brush. Okay, I'm gonna kind of swatch them like this, just to get a feel for them. So that was the goal. Oh wow, this is like, yeah, they're definitely like a paint pen. Does it say that? It just says metallic ink. So they're kind of like a paint pen. So that's silver, gold, This one looks like a rose gold. I'll give you guys a close-up in a sec. Oh, wow. Okay, here's a swatch of the metallic brush pens. You can see that like the gold and kind of the rose gold, when swatching it at the side like that, it doesn't give you the full fluid stroke, I guess. I don't know if I'm explaining this right, but you can see that it kind of skips a little bit in color, but like the silver, the blue, this mauve pink, the green and purple is okay, but if you're maybe hand lettering, they'll be just fine. So they are very like paint-like, very metallic. You can totally see that on this white paper. So those are fun. I have no idea what I'm going to use those for, but I guess I will have to start playing with them more. So this I'm just going to do like these loops. These are always fun. Oh yeah, the silver is super nice. Here's the rose gold. This one kind of changes a little bit in color on the black. Kind of looks like a burnt orange color to me. Oh wow, the blue is very bright on black. Here is this pinky mauve. Wow, that's really pretty. Here is this green color. Wow, that one's really pretty too on black paper. So I would say these work a lot better on black paper than the gel Deco Shine pens. And again, with the gold and this rose gold, they kind of skip a little bit in color. And for these, I think the best way to store these would probably be upside down. Maybe just try one, but if you want to get a lot of the ink, you could store them that way. But wow, the green and the blue, this pinky purple color, so pretty. Really great if you bullet journal, maybe like holiday stuff, that would be really pretty. These are great on black paper, so pretty. Okay, so those were the metallic brush pens by Zebra. Okay, let's try these. I don't even know how I'm gonna pronounce that, but these are the Zebra Sparkle Glitter Pens. I've seen these at my local Target. I've always been interested in picking them up. I just never have. So I'm glad I have them. So we have 5 colors: blue, pink, purple, green, and yellow. You know, the first thing that I think about when I see these is Sailor Moon. And yes, I love Sailor Moon. It came out in my era, and well, I think so. I don't know. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. But let's start with the black paper first. I don't think you can use these on black paper, but we're gonna find out. But just the colors of it, I don't know why they remind me of Sailor Moon. Okay, so here's this green color. Do they have colors on the pen? No. So I'm just gonna do like a swatch. Yeah, I don't think these are meant to be for, yeah, these are highlighters, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see these on black paper. These are highlighters. Okay, well, let's try that again. And highlight these. Huh. These are kind of different. They're a little scratchy. But we're gonna see if these sparkle. Right now I can't really tell. Ooh, that green is really pretty. And they're a little bit of a fluorescent. I would say the pink, green, and yellow are very fluorescent. It looks like you have to let them dry. They're still kind of wet. Yeah. And they're more of a chunky, it's more of like a chunky glitter. That's probably why they seem so scratchy when I swatch. Yeah, you can definitely hear it too. So I would say with these are more of an accent layer to add on top of something because they are glittery, but it's more of a chunkier style. Well, it's actually chunky and there's some mini glitter in there. They're very sparkly. But I would say this would be more of like a pretty accent to go over hand lettering, or maybe like for me, I take my planner and I use the Mildliners to highlight everything I got done in a day. And this would be fun just to swatch over it because of the fun glitter in it. But they are very wet of a marker, so definitely let it dry. Don't take your hand and smear it, especially if you're left-handed. But they are some fun colors. I don't think you guys are going to be able to see this on camera. They do have lots of glitter on it, and some of them are chunkier than others. So those are the glitter highlighters. This is in white. And I think actually you could use these as a, you know, how planners use a jelly white pen for correction, as a correction tape. These are great for on the go correction tape. Just like minor mistakes in your planner. So I'm just gonna take off one since I have two. There's no point of taking the other one off. And we're gonna write in here. Just gonna add like stars, I guess. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible. See how I just messed that up? Yeah, it's just your basic white gel pen. So these would be great for like correction tape, or if you're doing a blackout spread or bullet journaling, I could see using these. I think the one that I have though may be a little better. Is it the same brand? So I don't think it's Zebra, but it's the Jelly Roll. It is made in Japan though. I mean, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this one works a lot better, yeah. So here's the Zebra. Here's the Jelly Roll. Yeah, this one's definitely more opaque, but really fun to have in my collection. Okay, so lastly we have the brush highlighters. Do I have doubles? Oh, I just love this. I have a desktop stand that comes with this. It's 50 slots, but I really like the look of this in the box, and it's so sturdy that I may just end up keeping it like this in my craft space. So again, we have 25 of the highlighters and 25 of the brushes. So the brushes are here. These are the highlighters. So I'm thinking I do have doubles, which is nice. So there's no reason to swatch these. And I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these out really quickly because it'll be a long video if I do this one by one. So I had you on a time lapse and I was gonna go all the way through. However, some of these got stuck. This one here lost its end cap, so these are double-ended. And so I kind of tore the box a little bit. So my idea of keeping them in here, I don't know how long that will last because it's you know, made out of paper. I thought it would be more of this sturdier cardboard, which I just love the look of this because of the color. I love that it's like in this, you know, gradient here. And I didn't swatch the brushes because honestly, they correspond with the highlighters in front that they already have originally, and they're pretty much the same thing. It's just preference. I think it probably makes a difference, of course, with the tip when writing. So you do have them in the other in your favorite colors, but for me, I will just have to play with them in practice because, again, I don't hand letter at all. So if you are someone who does love to handwrite, if you're someone who loves hand lettering and you practice that, these are a great investment. Otherwise, just stick to the double-ended original Mildliners because those are the best. I would have to say my favorite is getting this set because I have all the colors now, I think, except for the neutral ones. I heard that there may be some coming in the spring, but I thought maybe I do have the newer ones, the new colors in here. Well, except for the neutral colors. But I'm okay with because I have a couple of those, but I think there's like a green tone or something in that set. But yeah, this is my ultimate favorite. I think if you don't have Mildliners, you should get some because they're the best. They obviously come in an assortment of colors and they're just awesome. So here are the swatches. I did them on the back of the first swatches that we did. So again, the brush pens are the exact same color. It's just using a different shape or a different width when hand lettering or drawing, if you have a preference on that. So if you're someone who does bullet journaling and all that, you know what I'm talking about because it's like getting certain drawing pens because you have different leads and things. So it just depends on you. For me, I just use them as a basic highlighter and maybe color coding as a planner. But stay tuned because as I was watching these, I was like, I have great ideas to sit down and utilize more of our markers together. So if that interests you, definitely leave it in the comments down below. I would love to do like some planning sessions with using more of our markers. So there's that swatch. Here's the second, more of the cooler tone colors. And then this is where I started to swatch the brush markers. So you have like the warm and color, the warmer tones and cooler tones here, but I just love all the colors. Some of them are fluorescent, some of them aren't, more of a mild in color, you know what I mean, or like a highlighter, and some of them are not, just like a marker color. But I'm super excited about these. Again, I don't know how long this is gonna last on me keeping them in here. I'll keep them in here as long as I can. I will definitely use them though. And I will put this desk stand up later. But I definitely wanted to sit down for those who followed me from Go Wild and was interested to see these swatched. It was a awesome sponsored table. Super excited. If you don't know what I'm talking about, definitely go to my Go Wild playlist. I think I put some of those videos in there that talks about a planner conference. It's just where you go and meet other planners that use different planners. You hear from speakers, you have entertainment, you meet other planners. It's just a fun time. So again, Mildliners, yes, those were my absolute favorite. I think my second favorite would be, these were great. These like metallic brush, kind of like paint pens, were really nice. The clickable arts were fun, very interesting. But you know, the whole rubber tip thing, I understand that's probably to help them from not drying out. Those were interesting. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all in my next video, guys. Take care, stay safe, and happy planning. Bye.